Hey YouTube lizards, Leppy Gecko here. So it's once again time to talk about creepypastas. Last time we talked about Jeff the Killer. Hope you enjoyed that, and if you didn't watch the video, then find it, because you should. I'm going to be talking about Ben Drowned. I haven't been able to come across a full story of Ben Drowned, and I doubt many people have because I don't think one's been posted. Hang on, let me adjust the camera. There we go. I don't think one's been posted, but the generic story that I've pieced together is that when a boy called Ben was very young, around 7 to 10-ish, he was bullied by some teenagers, and at one point the teenagers pushed him into a river, and because he couldn't swim he drowned, earning him the name Ben Drowned. And he turned into I know what he's a tech ghost. There are quite a few of them. There's Lost Silver is a tech ghost. I believe Glitchy Red is, and Strangled Red is, and I believe Glitchy Red is. I know Lost Silver is. Ben Drowned is, and basically a tech ghost is a creepypasta who died beforehand, and when they were made a creepypasta, they were usually it's a game character, and Ben Drowned dresses up like Link. I believe I have a picture of him. Okay, maybe I don't. But yes, so he dresses like Link. He's got the little Link hat, except the one main difference between him and Link is the eyes. So many people have different portraits of the eyes, but the one I believe it is that they're completely black. Like the white of the eye is also completely black. This bit's one black, this bit's black, and then the only non-black bit is a red pupil. And which is kind of creepy, but also kind of cool. And that he has blood dripping down his eyes. Yes, I know, very creepy, but it's not as bad as some of the other creepypastas, I can tell you that, as long as it's just his eyes that bleed blood. Some other myths surrounding Ben Drowned are that he is because he went to the creepypasta convention at such a young age, he is kind of grown up with teenagers who talk badly, let's say, and he's grown up to have some minor brain malfunctions. I'll put it like that. So yes, that's the most common belief of Ben Drowned. I don't know what else to explain about him because no one's ever heard of his story. But basically, Ben Drowned haunts the game Majora's Mask, which is a Legend of Zelda game, and there is a version of Majora's Mask where he haunts, and basically it's a game cartridge and if you don't know what game cartridge is, if you're younger, originally, before there were discs and everything, there were game cartridges, and they would go into let me remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. There's the Game Boy, which had cartridges, I believe. And then if you remember, there's the Nintendo DS, which still has cartridges. I believe I have one somewhere. They still have cartridges, don't they? They're kind of like this, except these aren't actual. These are I don't know what you call them now. I don't know, but they're like these. But the cartridges for some of the other games were a lot thicker, and the Majora's Mask one is a grey big cartridge, about that big, and it has written on it Majora's Mask in a black ink pen. And that's supposedly the Haunted Majora's Mask game. And apparently he will haunt your game, make a Link die, he will freak you out, and then in the very end, when you're really freaked out, some people believe that he freaks you out until you commit suicide. Some people believe that he freaks you out, and then when you turn it off, he pops out the screen and kills you. Oh, and he also haunts Cleverbot. If you don't know what Cleverbot is, there is a PewDiePie video of him on Cleverbot. There are many different versions of Cleverbot. There's the Eevee one, and there's the, I don't know, other ones. And then there's the normal writing Cleverbot. But, yes, so those are the things he haunts. Those are the things he attacks through. He's an interesting creepypasta because we don't know very much about him. But he is one of the most famous. I think I'm actually doing them in, like, fame order. Actually, I'm not, because I'm going to do Slenderman next, and he's not famous. He's more famous than Jeff. Which is very surprising, seeing as... actually, it's not very surprising, because, you know, Slenderman has been around for ever, because he's immortal. No. So, yes, I've just given away what I'm going to be doing next week. Next week, I'm going to be talking about the Slender Man, I believe. Wait. Next week. Yes. No. Yes? Wait. Let me just work something out. Next week I will be talking about... Wait. Yes, I'll be talking about the Slenderman next week. Sorry, I'm having to work stuff out now because I lost my calendar file thing where I wrote down what I was going to do every week. So yes. Next week is going to be the Slenderman, and then the week after that is going to be Masking Hoodie, and the week after that is going to be... Chobi, and the week after that is going to be Stitch and Switch. Okay, yes. Sorry. I had to clarify something in my brain. I can clarify things by talking. You can probably tell. So yes. That is the plan. My hair is annoying me. Yes, that is Ben Drowned explanation, kind of. Next week we're going to be talking about the Slenderman, who, by the way, the Slenderman came before the Slender Games. Thank you very much. He did come before it. That's where the person got the idea. They were interested in creepypasta. They found one. Oh, the Slenderman. I bet that would make a brilliant game. Created the game. Got millions. I doubt they got millions, though. Hundreds for it. Yes. So that is that. Also, I've been getting some of my friends from my school have been asking me to show images of them, so Ben Drowned. There you go. Gecko,